Welcome to The No Show with me, your girl Domo, your bi-weekly wrap-up of everything in music, fashion, entertainment, and life in hip-hop and pop. I'm going to take you out on the road to all the hottest events with all the hottest stars. Not to mention, I'm going to give you your petty know of the week, your Domo don'ts, and your who you should knows. So ask yourself, what do you want to know? So as 2015 comes to a close, it's time to reflect on what 2015 was all about. The 4 B's: babies, breakups, beefing, and being black. Babies, Ice-T and Coco, they welcomed a new baby. Justin Timberlake and his wife welcomed a new baby. Tiana Taylor and Iman, they welcomed a baby on my birthday. Then you gotta talk about the breakups. Unfortunately, one breakup was actually over a baby. Chris Brown and Karrueche, they split up all over baby royalty. Breakups again, Ciara and Future, they broke up. Now Ciara's on to Russell Wilson. Future is supposedly on to China, but that's just allegedly. Now, let's talk about the beefing. Oh my gosh. From hip hop to pop, you would never imagine that people like Katy Perry and Taylor Swift were beefing. Did you know that Bad Blood was about Katy Perry? Now you know. Drake and Meek Mill, back to back. Now mind you, Bad Blood and Back to Back are both nominated for Grammys this year. It'll be very embarrassing if Back to Back wins this nomination, but that's just my 2 cents. Taylor Swift and Nicki Minaj was beefing, but then they made up on the VMAs for Nicki Minaj to then cuss out Miley Cyrus and be like, Miley, what's good? So what's up? Then the beef of the year, and a lot of people may not remember this, Juliana Rancic came for Zendaya when Zendaya wore faux dreads on a red carpet. She told her she looked like she smoked weed and she smelled like patchouli oil. So, being Zendaya, a woman of class, she most definitely clapped back, which this whole year was about as well. She most definitely clapped back with a classy letter letting her know what it really is. Which also brings me to my last point, being black. Being black was one of the biggest things of 2015. Unfortunately, it was all about Black lives being lost. Black Lives Matter, the biggest movement ever. Yes, Black lives do matter, but they don't have to be lost in order for them to matter. People like Eric Garner, Sandra Bland, Tamir Rice, we didn't have to lose them for us to understand that Black lives matter. Think about the lives that we have right now. Ava DuVernay, Shonda Rhimes, Misty Copeland, Bree Newsom. Those are 4 women right there that changed the game for black women, not just black people in whole. So let's not think about Black Lives Matter over the lives lost. Let's think about Black Lives Matter because they just matter. Take that into 2016 with The No Show because you'll still have more. And I'm signing off. So with all that said, I'm Domo. This is The No Show. And what you want to know? Oh hey, we just wrapped up 2015. Now check out who you should know in 2016 right now. So a part of the Person to Know segment is a good friend of mine. He's Southern Pond's own. He's also the sex symbol of the Freestyle Funny Comedy Show and a member of MTV's Wildin' Out. Please help me welcome my good friend Darren Brand, aka Big Baby.
What's happening? What I look? Right here? This one? Right here?
You look wherever you want to
look.
look.
Get all this. Get all this. Which camera's my cameraman? Which one's me?
Right here.
This
right
one?
Here.
Which one my eyes need to be in? Body here. Eyes.
Talk to her.
Look to me. Talk to me.
What's up, Dominique?
What's up?
What's happening? Man?
How you doing?
Good to see you, man.
It's hot. I'm sorry if my hand's a little wet.
You know, you chocolate. Stop.
Thank you for coming.
I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here. So let's talk about what's going on. For those who don't know you, like I know you, you know what I'm saying? A lot of your fans don't know that you've actually had like a decade in this game before you got to MTV. Tell them how'd you get from Southern Pines to MTV.
How many of you stop saying Southern Pines like
That's
that?
where are you from?
But, no, I mean, I would say it started in college, honestly. I would say my career started in college. North Carolina A&T State University, national HBCU bowl champions. You know what I'm saying? I want to throw that out there. Sorry, Central. I want to throw that out there. But no, I started hosting in college, man. Hosting step shows, talent shows. I was part of a modeling troupe, couture productions, you know, anything, you know, that get you validated with the ladies, you know, dudes do. But started in college, man. I just started stand-up 2008 in August at an open mic. And ever since then, it's been a drug. It's been a passion. making people laugh, man. It just keeps me going. So I'll say that's where it started. I've been doing comedy professionally going on 8 years.
Okay.
I worked for 6 years and did comedy. So for 6 years, I had a full-time job and I pursued comedy. So this is not something that just happened overnight, man. It's something I've been playing and working for a long time.
So how did the origin of FFCS start?
I looked on, I hosted some shows with B-Dot back in the day, a couple of fashion shows. Shout out to B-Dot, shout out to Some State, 1 or 2 jams. And I see him do stand-up online. I was like, I've always wanted to do comedy. I've always wanted to. But you know, you never realize that dreams can't come true unless you pursue it. You really don't.
Okay.
So I seen my brother do it. I tried it on the same night. There was a comedian by the name Burpee there. Chico Bean was there. That's my first time meeting him. And then we was like, well, let's try to do a group thing and do stand-up and do improv in between. And Osama Bin Drinking came on the next month, and that's how FFCS was formed, Freestyle Funny Comedy Show. We've been doing college tours for about 4 years. I mean, we performed University of Miami, Georgia State, A&T, UNC Chapel Hill. We've been to Central 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
NC State, Upstate, New York, Virginia. We've been all over, man. It's been a blessed career.
I mean, to kind of see how you've gone from a collegiate platform to now television, like how can you say it's affected you as well to kind of come from those different platforms?
I'm a humble guy, man. I'm real chill. You know, I don't like to do too much. I like to just relax and chill with my friends, but the attention that TV brings, it's amazing. The exposure, the bookings, the tours, it's really been surreal to walk around and see a young student or a college student or even a child who happened to watch Wildin' Out and be like, can I get a picture with you? Are you Big Baby? Their eyes get big. It's just, and to me, I'm just me.
Right.
You know, I drive an Altima. You know, I ain't making no noise. You know what I'm saying?
I know also when we're talking about like in your bio and things of that sort, they say that your style of comedy is old school. How would you define that?
I use a lot of energy on stage. I'm not a comedian that stands in one spot. I'm in your face. I'm back and forth. I'm an 80s baby. So anything that got to do with 80s baby, that's what I'm familiar with. I was born to be outside all day, play outside. I wasn't born with a phone in my hand. Sure. So I come from a different generation, but I can still relate to the 90s baby that's out here. So I'm just bringing them to my world. Okay. I was born with, you know, if you're going to watch a little porn at night, make sure you have Last on your remote control and go back to Sports Center. When you hear somebody walk into your room, you know what I'm saying? Just hit tab, go back to sleep. That's what I was born to, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So being that 2015 is when this all kicked off for you, what would you say would be the one thing that you learned in 2015 that has going to change you for the rest of the rest of your life? Any
opportunity you get, you have to knock that door down. You have to. I can tell my story. If Bean was here, he would tell it. Wildin' Out chose me, but they chose me as a local hire. They already had B-Dot, they already had Bean. We're on the same team. And I understand from their perspective, what's the point of having another dude from the same area? What can he bring? But they gave me an opportunity. Yeah. They only promised me rehearsal. They was like, look, we're not paying for that stuff to get here. If you really want it, get up here. You're guaranteed rehearsals. You're not guaranteed any episodes. We'll see what you do in rehearsals. And a lot of people, man, with that kind of pressure, I'm sure would have folded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there were other castmates who had the same opportunities as me, who were paid for it and everything, but they didn't bring it to the plate and got sent home. As for me, I wasn't guaranteed nothing, so my back was against the wall. And one thing about FFCS, anybody from North Carolina, our state, period, like our state has next.
Yeah. And
whether it's basketball, music, comedy, North Carolina has a lot of talent, man. When we finally get on, it's gonna be crazy. And they gave me a chance, and they probably cracked the door 1/2 centimeter, and I broke that thing down. 7 episodes out of 16. I got my own stand-up special February 17th on MTV2.
I was gonna get to that point.
My bad, I got picked back up season 8.
Right, I was about to say.
Shouts out to LA, going to LA. You know what I'm saying? I wish you could see my feet. Crip walking, you know.
Right, so a lot of people may now know you're actually casting for the next season of Wildin' Out. So what can your fans expect on what's coming next?
I don't know, man. I'm
other than your special that's coming out in February.
I don't know. I'm not coming home. I really want, I think we shoot 20 episodes. If we shoot 20, I want at least 15.
And you're gonna get it.
I want at least 15, but I'm cool with doubling up from what last year. If I had 7 last year, I want at least 14.
Okay.
But I definitely want to be on at least 75% more episodes, man. Okay. And I feel like I've proven it. Like they rock with me.
Yeah.
You know, the producers rock with me. They, shout out to Andy and now.
So what can your fans expect next?
After Wildin' Out, my goal is to do a U.S. HBCU college tour.
Okay.
That's my ultimate goal. No matter the size of the school, you know, some schools don't have the same budget. You know, we have smaller HBCUs, but I want to start in Texas and end in Howard.
Okay.
From Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, and end in Howard. Every HBCU, you know, collective. You know, if a school don't have the budget, maybe a bigger school can pick it up more. And, you know, it's like a big pie where we just using it for travel expenses.
Yeah.
You know, and actually record it. Like, that would be such a dope. I think the world needs that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the whole Black Lives Matter what's going on, like the way laughter heals people, to have a camera crew follow us around and perform. It's a new age Kings of Comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And our group is labeled the HBCU Kings of Comedy. So I just think that would be so moving, man, to just have a tour where we hit every HBCU and, you know, just show everybody, you know, dreams do come true, because a lot of people are talented. They just don't know where to start. That's what I would do. That's my next step. That's my next goal. And then arenas.
And I know that you're ready to spread to more people, but a lot of people don't know that you actually do like the producing and writer side. Do you see yourself doing series, like actual like sitcoms and things?
I think next, after that, I think I'm probably going to tap into acting.
Okay.
Acting has been brought to my attention since Wildin' Out 3 or 4 times. I have gotten 4 or 5 emails with acting opportunities for, you know, a couple of Redbox films, Netflix films. So
since the year's ended out, what would you say would be like one of the most, like the biggest things that ever hit 2015?
What happened in 2015? I think the biggest thing in 2015, I mean, you gotta address it, is just the whole Black Lives Matter, man. There's nothing bigger than that. There's nothing that tops that, because it's affecting people every day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a tough subject, man. Like, and being that my job is to make people laugh, you know, I kind of feel alright about it. Like, you know, I can make people change their minds about it and bring, you know, we just did a show in New York, and 90% of the audience were white, like 30 and up white folk, and they laugh. Like, that's breaking. Yeah. That's breaking barriers. Like, they were laughing. Like, just because I'm a black comedian don't mean I'm a change my jokes for you.
Yeah.
My job is to bring you into my world.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to adapt to you. I'm going to make you understand where I'm coming from. So, and then for them to see that and adapt to it, and after the show want pictures, you know, it may be a slow process, a very slow process, but I think change can come, man, and it can come in a less violent manner. Okay. I think so. I don't think anything else can top that for 2015. Now, you want to talk about IG videos and Vines and all this funny, like, there's been a lot of funny stuff in 2015. Like, I mean, I can't even.
Including your videos.
Including I had a couple of videos that went a little viral. The whole black people on lunch break when they don't have payday, you know, and they bring a little sandwich, a little apple, you know what I mean? But on payday, Chipotle on me, baby. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's pretty much, I think, 2015 was all about. 2015 was big in sports. Curry representing North Carolina. Right. You know, there go my state again. Mm-hmm. The Panthers doing their thing in 2015. Yeah. My school national bowl champions. You know what I mean?
And on that note, Darren Brand, it was amazing to have you here.
You can't be a hater all your life.
I wish you the best in all of your
But I do
career.
rock with, you can't say that. I rock with Central. I show Central mad love.
You do.
Central showed me a lot of love y'all homecoming.
And I appreciate it.
Even though you left me 22 times.
I did not leave you 22
like,
times.
Like, bruh, she left me. Like, you ever be around, like, massive people, you look up all your friends gone.
Whatever.
And you still feel lost? That was her.
Whatever.
Like, didn't pay me no mind. I look up Dominique talking to a whole new group of people.
It was my homecoming.
You're right. I get that.
Exactly.
I get that.
I love you and I appreciate you.
I love you, man.
And it's more for the No Show.
I had a blast, man.
Darren Brand and Big Baby.
Roll up. Did you get that?
Yeah. More than likely. Chris Brown and Karuchi all over it, baby. Okay.
Too much of that.
And Future. Dang, I lost what I was about to say.